Put your hands behind your back. Don't run, you're gonna get tased. Don't run, you're gonna get tased.
New video shows a man on the run at UCF weeks before police say he shot 2 officers in Orlando on Friday night. And that body cam video shows the moments that UCF police approached Daton Viel back in June after his car was flagged as stolen. Good evening. Welcome. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. In the video, you see Viel running. Before that, he was behind bars, accused of raping a teenager. Fox 35's Valerie Boy spoke with investigators who say Viel broke off his GPS ankle monitor before he ran away back in June.
Well, according to court records, officers went to look for Viel after he broke off his GPS ankle monitor, but he never turned up. That's until he was found near UCF, where officers there tried to catch him. You can see Daton Viel running away from officers in this body cam. According to court records, he was supposed to be wearing a GPS ankle monitor, but he broke it off back in June and drove away from this Orlando home where he was staying. No one answered the door. Records state Viel's aunt told a deputy she's not sure why he broke off his GPS ankle monitor, but believes it could have been due to life stressors. Police say Viel later shot 2 officers over the weekend.
It's bringing back very bad memories because that's exactly what happened to our son in 2012.
Rafael Zaldivar says Bestman Okafor was convicted of murdering his son Alex after cutting off his GPS ankle monitor. Orange County got rid of the program after that.
Who issued that ankle monitor?
It appears that he was on electronic monitoring relative to an arson and an aggravated assault case out of Georgia.
Defense attorney Whitney Boan says the GPS monitoring system isn't used in Orange County. However, a judge can decide to issue one in court. But in this case, she says it was Georgia authorities who made him wear one. She believes Viel should have stayed in jail after being arrested for sexual assault of a minor.
There is a legal mechanism to do that, even if someone's constitutionally entitled to bond.
State Attorney Monique Worrell says Viel was legally entitled to bond, but Boan says prosecutors could have kept him locked up.
We're concerned that there's no conditions of release that can protect the community from this person.
Zaldivar hopes all agencies put an end to using GPS ankle bracelets.
I was very angry.
And anyone found guilty of tampering with an ankle monitor faces up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Reporting in Orlando, Valerie Boy, Fox 35 News.
And this incident raising a lot of questions about why Viel wasn't behind bars. The Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 25 posted this on Facebook. It reads, Daton Viel was a violent criminal that the Orange Osceola County State Attorney let walk the streets after Orlando police arrested him in March of this year for sexually assaulting a child. He was on probation at the time of his arrest, yet Monique Worrell let him out. They went on to say that now 2 Orlando police officers' lives have changed forever. Monique Worrell's soft on crime stance has yet again let the citizens of Orlando down. When is this reckless behavior going to end?
And John Worrell responded to that criticism today, saying after his arrest for the sexual battery case, the judge at initial appearances set his bond at $125,250. Mr. Viel was legally entitled to a bond because he wasn't charged with a life felony or a capital offense. It was within the judge's discretion to set the bond amount. She went on to say that we recognize the dangers of the job of law enforcement and do not take it lightly. It's important to not politicize a tragedy and know all of law enforcement shares a common goal.
Now, as for the officers who were shot, both are expected to survive. The chief tells us that they're in good spirits at ORMC right now with a long road ahead of them, though.
We're in the hospital for a long time, and we're definitely not going to do that. We're going to stay with the officers. I'm going to keep up the visitation as long as they're in the hospital, and then, of course, next steps after that, whatever they need.
The chief also tells us several kids made cards for the police officers that were delivered to the hospital to help lift their spirits.
Fox 35 has tweeted the link to the GoFundMe page set up for the 2 injured officers. So far, more than $36,000 have been raised. You can find the link on our website, fox35orlando.com.
And we will continue to stay on top of this story on air and online. You can find the latest details, including the full body cam video of that previous run-in with UCF police.